We're going to show you guys an in-depth look at all of the things you need to know about how to use your new iPhone. This video is great for people who maybe didn't have a smartphone before and need to know how everything works. Possibly people who switched over from Android and need to know how the iPhone relates. And even people who just want to learn a little bit more about what their iPhone 6 can do. Alright, let's get started with the complete beginner's guide to the iPhone 6. Now before we even turn the iPhone on, we want to talk about some of the physical features so you know what we're talking about when we refer to them later on in the video. So right here at the front we do have the screen, but underneath the screen is the home button, the button right here. Now what this allows you to do is interact with your device. So you press the home button when the phone is off, it will turn the phone on. However, when you're in an application and you press the home button, it will exit out of that app. And if you double tap on the home button, it will access the multitask mode, which we'll talk a little bit more about later. Now it also serves the dual purpose of acting as the fingerprint scanner for Touch ID. Now the fingerprint scanner, you don't actually need to tap the button. You just need to place your fingerprint right over the button and it'll automatically scan it when you're prompted on your phone. We'll also talk a little bit more about Touch ID later on in the video. Now if you turn your phone so that you can see the right side, you'll be able to see the power button right here. Now the power button is no longer at the top of the phone like with previous iPhones, it is now on the side. The reason for this is when you are holding your phone, you're able to easily press it with your index finger. This is the recommended grip for holding your phone, and with this grip you can either interact with your phone with your thumb or with your other hand. Underneath that is also the SIM card tray, which you can utilize if you need to change out your SIM at any time. However, most carriers will do that for you if you go into their store. If you take a look at the opposite side, you will see your mute switch. Now the mute switch, when it is pushed all the way back against the phone, what that will do is it will mute the sound. Now it will signify this by showing you a red, little sliver of red right there. Now if you push it forward all the way into the screen of the phone, there will no longer be any red, and this means that when you get a call, the phone will ring according to whatever your volume settings are. You can always push it back at any point to mute the phone, say for instance you're going into a business meeting or something like that. Underneath that area is the volume rocker. The top button will make the volume go up and the bottom button will make the volume go down. As you can see right here, it can easily be gripped with your thumb. Volume up, volume down. At the bottom of the device, you'll be able to see the headphone jack right here. We'll get more into cables in just a second. The area where you can plug in your lightning connector, which will be able to charge and sync your device. And also our speakers and microphone down at the bottom area. We also have at the top of the phone right here, you're going to be able to have your ear speaker and also an additional front-facing camera that you can use to actually take pictures of yourself or FaceTime with others from the front of your phone. If you turn your camera around, you will see the main rear-facing camera. The rear-facing camera is the higher quality camera and also has a flash in addition to the camera itself. Alright, let's get on to the cables. Now we're going to show you how to connect the lightning connector in order to get your iPhone charging on either your wall mount or on your computer. So you're going to get one of these little square wall mounts right here. These can plug just right into any electrical socket that you have. Now as you can see, you're going to be able just to put in the USB end of your lightning connector right into the wall mount. Now that can, as you see, can be plugged into the wall. Now what you're going to do is you're going to take the other end of the lightning connector, which can be facing either direction, and you are going to put that right into the bottom in the lightning connector spot of your iPhones, just like that. And then once you plug that in, you'll be able to charge. Now if you want to connect it to your computer for syncing, you just get rid of the wall mount and plug in the USB into your USB slot on your computer. With your iPhone, you'll receive a complimentary pair of Apple EarPods.